let them get a very good rhythm, I didn't think. And they've got some very talented players, and we had them a little bit off rhythm and just off balance. And I thought our guys, really, our defense in the second half really was outstanding. Offensively, we settled down a little bit. I thought we were nervous. I think guys on senior day just, for whatever reason, we were not very good offensively in the first half. Balls slipping through hands, and guys got a little timid. We didn't shoot some, like we weren't as aggressive as we wanted to be going into the game. And thankfully, we made one or two adjustments. I thought it helped us just kind of loosen up a little bit. And once we made a couple shots, I thought our guys played great. So this was a big win for us in front of a nice crowd, and certainly a special day for me and our seniors. Questions? Yeah, I think it's just it's hard. Like there's a lot of tight windows. So you're making passes into tight windows. You're not shooting wide open shots. You can't really screen to get clear and get free and get a lot of great looks. It's just that's how it is when you play. That's why their zone is so good and so effective. So if you're a little timid and you're playing in tight windows, that usually doesn't bode well. Especially if you haven't made a couple shots to stretch them out even more. Like when we didn't make any shots, it got even tighter, and really our players got a little tighter. But then I think we finally got a couple things to go in, and we just played better in the second half.
Coach Marquis, 20 second half points. He had 10 rebounds, 5 steals. Where does that rank among senior day performance?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. His second half was remarkable. Obviously, the points and all that were unbelievable, but his ability to get his hands on balls and come up with balls that are, sometimes they're 50-50 balls. He just knocks it away from a guy and he ends up with it. It's uncanny. And every once in a while it bites us because he'll leave a guy and the ball will get to his, he'll reach and it'll get to his guy and the guy will make a three. But a bunch of times in games, he comes up with it. Obviously, he had a steal late in the Notre Dame game where they were feeding the post, and he came off his guy and saw it and stole it. He's got one of those knacks for scoring, and he's got a knack for seeing some things, and those were huge plays. And I thought his second half was as good as you're going to see from a guy like that.
Brad, are you guys in the NCAA tournament?
I don't have any idea. I certainly think, if you watch us play, I think we look like an NCAA tournament team without question. 9-9 in our league with, I don't know what it is, 4 losses that are 6 points, 5 points, something ridiculous that, so that's, that very easily could have gone our way in any way in what I think is still the best league in the country. But, we did things in the non-conference. I mean, it's not talked about very much, but Lipscomb is, won their league, tied for first in their league. Radford tied for first in their league. Sam Houston State, one that is going to win their league. That's 3 of our other non-conference games that are teams that have won the regular season in their league. We scheduled some teams in some of our bye games that were teams we knew would be good, have chances to win their league. We didn't play as well in other non-conference games. Obviously, we got a 2-point loss to Nebraska, but Nebraska is completely different now after the guy that beat us got hurt, and they finished the last 6 weeks of the season without one of their best players. And so it's just hard because you're comparing mid-majors, majors, and we don't all have the same things. But I think if you've watched our team play, even in some of our losses last Saturday at Louisville, at NC State, we look like a team that is good enough to be in a tournament and do a lot of damage. So, but we still got work to do. We got to go to the ACC tournament, and I guess we're going to play NC State. I just peeked up there, and they're up 20 at the half at BC. So, I'm sure they're going to be excited and ready to compete, and we need to be ready to go ourselves.
Talk about you had 18 offensive rebounds and got to the line 30 times.
Yeah, important factors, especially when we weren't shooting it well. When you're not shooting it well, you have more opportunities. So we had plenty of opportunities. But I thought our guys were aggressive. We did talk about it. I thought we played hard. It's not easy to put them back in against those guys because of their length and size. But I think, you saw a lot of multiple effort plays today out of our team. To win the rebounding by 15 like that, very passionate performance by our players.